On the 5th of May 2003, I was like any other average 19-year-old lad. I worked full-time as an electrician, I rode my sports bike to and from my job, me and my mates went out clubbing every weekend. I absolutely loved my life. But in the blink of an eye, my entire existence changed. You see, on the 5th of May 2003, I was riding my bike and slowing down to a set of traffic lights when I lost control of the bike. I got spat off the bike, sent down the road and hit the back of a car waiting at the lights. My own beloved bike followed me down the road and crushed me into that car. The bike hit me square in the middle of the back and it damaged my spinal cord. It actually completely severed my spinal cord. I have a T6 complete spinal injury, and I'll never forget the moment that my consultant told me that I was paralysed. He told me I'll never walk again, told me that I'll be a wheelchair user. But he also told me that there will be a life after injury. Told me that there will be positivity and there will be opportunities and there'll be rehabilitation and I will still be the person I am. But I couldn't see that at the time. I was a 19-year-old lad, I was angry and frustrated and I just wanted to turn back time. But I also wanted to support my friends and family, so I kept smiling, kept confident, even though every single night I was crying myself to sleep thinking of everything I had lost, everything I will never do, all the things that, all my dreams, all my ambitions were taken away from me. And it wasn't until I'd gone through rehabilitation where I learned the skills to figure out how I'm going to fit into this world again. And I took to being in the wheelchair relatively easily. I was actually rushed. I rushed my rehab, so I was home within 4 months of my injury, including lots of complications. But the hardest thing that I found is that when I did go home, nobody in my world really understood what I was going through. And again, I hid it incredibly well. All the anger, the frustration, the depression, the anxiety, the stress that I was going through, I just locked it all inside. That stress led to depression. Depression took me down a very dark path, one that I almost didn't come back from. But as time went on, I eventually found my place in the world again. As my confidence grew, and I learned to be a wheelchair user in society, and I learned how to manage my spinal cord injury around the world I wanted to live in, to become the person I wanted to be. But I could never have done this without the support of so many people. Now, my family are incredible. I have the best family in the world, in my opinion. I am biased. And I love them all to pieces, and I can't thank them enough for everything they've done for me. To all the friends, my best friends that I've had since school and my best friends that I've acquired since, you have been there supporting me all the time. Whenever I need something, you were there to help. To all the friends I've got through playing wheelchair basketball, people I never would have met had I not had this horrific thing happen to me. And then to my Spinal Injuries Association family, not only just my colleagues and the people I work with, but the wider NHS colleagues that I work with as well. You're all amazing, and to work towards a shared goal of making a better and more fulfilled life for every single person who has to go through this. I'm so proud to be part of that. 20 years of a spinal cord injury, in my opinion, is something to celebrate. So I want to raise my glass to every single person who's helped me get to where I am today. I love you all. You're all amazing people. And let's see what the next 20 years brings. Cheers.